These men overseas, baby, they love them some affection, okay? In America, you only have a couple options. It's like you only got two types of men in America. You feel me? Overseas, you got like 50 different types of men that you could choose from.
You are mentally draining.
House gang, we got to talk about this one right here. You have a 30-year-old TikToker by the name of Nas B. Young, nice-looking female, and she decided to be a passport sis. Now you got a lot of these passport bros, out there going to different parts of the countries. A lot of them going there to, start a family. Some of them going out there to be sucker-ass tricks. Some of them going out there to live a better life. Start businesses out there and doing good, right? So it looked like this young lady by the name of Nas B, 30-year-old. I'm assuming she's from Arkansas, and we'll get to that in a second. She decided to be a passport sister, and she flew out, and she's in Thailand. And she talks about how the men in Thailand are totally different from American men. Basically, she ain't dealing with American men no more. They all got money, they millionaires, billionaires. They treat women like gold and queens. They nice, and she ain't dealing with American men. She criticized American men. I want y'all to check this out. You can't make this up.
What's up, y'all? So today, let's talk about my journey dating overseas. Want to give y'all some pros to dating overseas. Want to let y'all know why I'm choosing to no longer date men from America. Men from overseas only. If you're American, you can't get it. No offense, okay? Let's get into it, because I know y'all want to know what it's like dating overseas, and I've had a few experiences, and I'm really a dater, but being overseas has taught me to date. I have learned a lot from men, learned a lot about myself, and I just want to share those things with y'all. Okay, number one, quality and options. Listen, the quality of men overseas, let's just say the options are endless. Literally endless. I feel that you meet so many men who are established, who are just living their life and traveling the world at peace and happy. It's an amazing thing to experience a different quality of men, a different level of men, and so many options from all over the freaking world, bro. Like, oh my God. Number two, successful and thoughtful. Okay, the men you're meeting are very well established business owners, CEOs, millionaires, hell, even billionaires. Okay, not even kidding. But most of all, most importantly, the men are so thoughtful, y'all. Like, I've never experienced so many thoughtful men who sincerely want to provide, protect, want to make sure that you have everything that you need, everything that you want, that you're happy. It's amazing, bro. Like, I feel like men in America, hell, they mamas didn't clearly do a good job with them. No offense, but offense, okay? I just think the way that men in America treat women is just all around, all across the board, despicable. Listen, I don't know what y'all, I don't even gotta go into details.
Well, she said y'all mamas. So y'all heard what she said, American men ain't raised right, their mama and all this stuff. But let's talk about that. Since she's talking about mamas not raising their men right, or American men right. She has an older daughter. And her daughter is not with her in Thailand. Her daughter is back home in Arkansas with her mom. And speaking of not raising these men right, why you not around raising your daughter? You can't make this up. But I'm gonna let you see the video. She got some reasoning. Y'all might say, man, it's a legit reason or whatnot. But I want y'all to check this out.
Wait, where's your daughter? This is an absolutely good question. If y'all go and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Nasby the Nail Tech, I did a whole little vlog in regards to me moving to Bali and my daughter staying in the States with her grandmother. I'm the type of person that I just get up and I go with the wind. I live a very nomadic lifestyle a lot of the times, and I feel like it hasn't really been very healthy for my child. If I move to this state, I just take her out. And that I believe is because that is how I was raised. Honestly, I just feel like it's kind of like second nature because my parents always got up and moved me around. My daughter has expressed to me that she doesn't like to do that. I also experienced some deep health issues from just overworking myself and not taking care of myself for the past few years. Not grieving properly when I lost my father. I just, putting myself first, going out my way for any and everybody, and it really drove me to almost insanity. And I just got to a place where it was like, I need a break. Of course, I'm a single mom for those that do not know. And I just decided like I really need a break. I don't feel like my child deserves for my traumas to be projected on her. And I just want to make sure that I'm fully healed, and I wanted to help myself before I can help anyone else. So I asked my mother to take care of her for a little bit, and also I didn't want to snatch her up. And it's one thing to move her around in the States, but to snatch her up and take her to a whole different country, because that was my plan. But I thought that would have been just very selfish of me. And then not also knowing like the schooling system, not knowing how she was going to be able to take the culture shock. I wanted to come and just scope it out and check it out first before I brought her to me. So she is back in Arkansas with her grandmother. She's in good hands, which her and her grandmother have a lot of time to catch up, as they hadn't spent a lot of time over the years because we've always been moved away. I got my daughter's blessing. Just for those who don't know, me and my daughter we have a great relationship. We had a very, very deep heart-to-heart long talk before I left. We both were saddened. She was sad, but she told me like, Mom, I am sad, but you need this. I'm really happy for you because I know you need a break. I got her blessing, and that was enough for me. Had I not gotten her blessing, I don't know. I ain't gonna say that I would or wouldn't have come, but her giving me her blessing just made it even. We talk every day, FaceTime. I plan to have her come like when, on her school breaks. I asked her if she wanted to move here with me. She told me that she didn't want to right now. She wanted to finish school in the States. So I just kind of had to accept that.
Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. Now, rest in peace to her father. I understand. I lost my father. Lost my mama too. But lost my father, I understand. But when my father died, I still had to be a father to my kids. And even 8 years later, after when I lost my mother, I still had to be around to be a father. Pain, hurt, suffering, and I guess y'all like to say mental health. I still had to be a father. I couldn't make a decision to leave my kids with somebody and go on to the sunset, but to each his own. I do understand there are situations where a parent do have to leave the child with the grandmother, the grandfather, the auntie, whoever, the sister, brother, whatever, because financial situation, because of mental health, drug addiction, stuff like that. But in this situation, he made a decision to leave her daughter to travel out the Bali. Because if you go on a TikTok page, he's in Bali, but then, like I said, she went to Thailand, right? And normally when people do leave their children with a loved one and they go wherever they're gonna go, whether to another state, to another country, right? It's normally because they want to get themselves in order. And once they self is in order, they go back and get their child. But it seems to me that's not the case. And we finna get to that now. Because while she's out there in Thailand, getting herself in order. Now, you do boast about having accomplishment and making some type of things happen out there. I ain't knocking that. But we talking about starting over, starting fresh, building, growing, and stuff like that. And American men not being raised right and being right at all, and how Asian men are doing everything that American man ain't doing, she end up being had, being took, and hoodwinked. Matter of fact, I'm gonna let Denzel speak on behalf of Malcolm X.
I say it again, you've been had, you've been took, you've been hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, run amok. This is what he does.
Because guess what happened while she's out there in Thailand? She ended up getting pregnant by a Chinese man. Can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. She's over there pregnant by a Chinese dude that don't even want the kid. See, all this shit. And before somebody talk, say, well, passport bros go overseas and they talk about black women and American women and stuff like that. And guess what? When a lot of them get caught up in they get exposed and talked about as well. Getting robbed over there, getting took. They go over there and get with a somebody overseas. They get put on child support when they bring them back to America and got set up and played. Some of them even got killed. Matter of fact, Reverend X, tell them how I feel.
Now you figured me out, you fucking income fucking poop.
Straight up. But I want you to hear how she talk about her baby daddy. 3 videos, 1, 2, and 3. I want y'all to check this out. I guess the grass wasn't too green on the other side, pimp. Check this out.
Y'all, it's me, Girl Nas B, and welcome to Surviving My Chinese Baby Daddy. It's time to tell my mother story. It is what it is. Judge me, don't judge me. You probably going through it too, or maybe even worse, okay? Shout out to all my moms out there that's holding it down. Yo, B, I see you. As y'all know, I am 2 months postpartum. Baby, let me tell y'all something. Y'all always asking me, so it ain't no different having a baby overseas, dealing with these overseas. A nigga gonna be a it don't matter what color, shade, country, culture, it do not matter.
Now, funny she say that because just the other day, it was all good just a week ago, said that these men out there are totally different. They nice and, you know, they raise right. The mama treat them good and raise them good to be successful and rich and love women.
Mothers out there, they got the baby daddy mamas, the baby mama daddies, the bitter baby mama, baby daddy. They always try to put that title on us, but really it be them. Let me tell y'all about this situation. I'm about to go get my baby some diapers real quick. Because I told my baby daddy that we needed diapers for the baby, and I've been telling him that for weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks. Nothing has happened. Constant, oh, I'm waiting for this, I'm waiting for that, oh, my business is this, I'm waiting for that, blah, 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 blah. Fast forward, I ended up getting the baby some diapers. Told my baby daddy, actually, like, I had got quite a few things for the baby. Ended up sending the pictures to my baby daddy, like, don't worry about it, I got it myself. It's to the point where I don't even ask for shit for real. Somehow we ended up having a conversation. He ended up coming over to supposedly help me, give me a break, which is never really that, but that's another story. We'll get into that later. We get to talking or whatever. He's like, oh yeah, you bought some time. Now we have some time and we can spend money on something else. Sir, I got a bag of diapers that has 84 diapers in there. The baby is going through 8 to 12 diapers a day. I'm telling him this, and sometimes even more. He's like, oh yeah, we have. That means we have about 2 weeks till we get some more diapers. Don't even. I know what y'all thinking. I know what y'all thinking, cause I know you ain't even gotta tell me. I know.
Yeah, Reverend X, I need you to speak your piece. Yes.
Now you figured me out, you fucking income fucking poop.
Let's continue.
Okay. I said, that's not how this works. Like, you want to make sure that you stock up on diapers. You don't wait until the baby is down to his last 3 diapers. Correct me if I'm wrong, because this has been 12 years. I'm doing this all over again. I'm only 2 months in the game after 12 years. He's like, I'm a businessman. Why would I spend capital on something that's going to sit on the shelf?
Oh, he said he's a businessman. Why would he spend something on something that's gonna be put on the shelf? But now she's starting to see the light. She's starting to see the light. She's starting to see that Jesus piece now. See, and this dude's supposed to be a businessman and all this money, and he want to give up $1 to get some diapers? You could have dealt with that back at home, baby. And she just said she got a 12-year-old that's at home in Arkansas. Remember we talked about that. And you were supposed to go overseas or whatever to find yourself, get yourself in order, get your mental right, be about yourself, like you say, you first. And hopefully you can, bring out there and do all these things. But now you backtracked to being a single mother all over again. You can't make this up. And not only that, you got pregnant by a Chinese man. And now he's playing your ass. Let's continue.
I guess he thought he ate with that. He thought he ate. He really thought he ate, okay? He definitely thought he ate with that. Cause what? Bitch, what? Y'all, am I tripping? Last time I checked, you want to make sure you got diapers stacked up. And I just ran out of diapers I recently had just ran out of diapers from my baby shower. He has not bought a single diaper, bitch. We literally got into a whole argument because I'm like, that's not how it works. And he's like, it doesn't make sense. I don't know if it's a cultural thing or is it just pure stupidity. One thing I can't stand a that decide that he don't want to, own up to his responsibility during the pregnancy and like that, and then come back around after the baby is born, after you done missed a whole month and thinking you calling the shots, and you ain't even did a thing.
She mad the she talking fast and everything. I guess that's her mental health going rogue again.
So we gotta be okay with it, because if we're not, we're just bitter baby mamas. Let me know in the comments. Let me know if y'all want to hear the part 2. Y'all just want the whole series. Say we want the whole series because.
Oh, don't worry. I got the other series 2 and 3 on there. If you got any more, I don't need all that. This right here is enough. Yeah, Cows Gang. So that's part 1. We finna listen to part 2 right now.
Okay, we back. Part 2 of surviving my Chinese baby dad. Brace yourself, bitch. It's too much. Is this what it's really like in these postpartum trenches, okay? It's what it's really like. Anywho, so I'm gonna just let you know right now, me and my baby father, I am not speaking to him. I am on no contact. I have decided to just completely not speak to him at the moment. I feel like for the sake of a mental health, unless y'all want to see me up in the crazy house, your girl had to dial it back. All of my mamas out there that's going through with these y'all know exactly what I mean. To protect my mental, especially being 2 months postpartum, until a motherfucker get they shit together, I'm not about to be putting myself through no
I thought that the men overseas were together and on their business, and I thought they was raised by their mama right and everything. What the happened?
I got this. I got it. So recently, I didn't have to go back to work. I organize events and host events and things of that nature. That's how I get my coin on. Okay? I have been speaking to my baby's father about getting a nanny for a while now. Every time he comes and he takes care of the baby, he feel like he is picking up my slack. That's literally what he says. Or he has to pick up my slack. He uses him picking up my slack when I have to go work. He uses that against me. I have gotten to a point where it's like, I don't want to ask you to come keep your baby because I'm going to hear about it later. I finally got to the point of actually listing up in like one of the nanny groups. At like 15 different nannies reach out to me, which was a little overwhelming for me because I am obviously a little nervous about, having a nanny, finding somebody that, I just don't really know. But I know at the same time, a bitch gotta go to work. I can't be down for too long because that's just not I don't have the luxury to do that right now. He knows, and he's known that I was looking for a nanny. He also knows what I do for work right now. Keep that in mind, bitch. Instead of having to go through this long ass cycle of finding a nanny, going through all of these virtual interviews, in-person interviews, all of these things, I went with someone who was a recommendation from someone that I trust. Of course, I'm like, okay, this is a trusted recommendation. Most of the times that I have events, they are at night. So by the time that I even drop the baby off, he's already been bathed, changed, ate, and he's knocked out. And only gone from anywhere from 2 to 3 hours. Nanny, babysitter, She is great. So far, we've done a couple of sessions, and I mean, she's cool. She sent me pictures, she sent me videos, she gives me updates. Hey, just changed him. Hey, he had another bottle. She from the UK, so it's more so like, I just changed his nappy. He's had another bottle. She let me know. Go to my event. The two people, which are also my close friends, baby father knows about that. Usually, if I have something to do, be with the baby. They were out at my event with me. Side note, bitch, I blocked this. I had to block him off of social media. TV policing. I know the only way he knows that me and my homegirls were out together is because he was watching me from a fake page, or he's watching my friend's page, which I've asked him to stop reaching out to my friends, stop watching my friends. Weird. I already knew it was gonna be some shit when he saw that we all three was out, because he's like, where's the baby? And honestly, I don't feel like I have to share anything with anyone who half-ass is a father. And I don't give a You can't even buy diapers. I tell you that the baby needs something, I can't even trust to leave with the baby. I don't gotta tell you shit. Next day, I received, because I'm ignoring him at this point. Mind you, he's been texting me back to back to back. Ignored. When I don't respond to him, now I'm all types of this, that. Day after my event, I wake up to a message like this. The fact that you left my baby with some random when I have been asking to see him, you are such a irresponsible mother. Excuse me, ho. I'm irresponsible because I found proper childcare for my son while I work, because his also the primary care for our son. So a bitch gotta be mentally sane. So I guess I'm irresponsible for protecting my peace, making sure that I'm able to still provide for my son. I've been ignoring him. So what does he do? He goes and he messages my friend, which I've asked him not to do. She's also asked him not to do. Asking her, what's up with Nas? Where the fact that she left my baby, da 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 da. She asked me for all of this. Oh, wait, that's another part. That's part 3 for y'all.
Oh, okay. So as you see, baby daddy is like, hey, you know, I ain't seen my son. You out there hoeing it up, because that's what he's thinking. Hoeing it up, living your best life. And my son with somebody else, he don't like that. She say he still ain't doing shit, father. He ain't buying nothing but, you know, just these billionaires and millionaires. So, you know, that sounds like some typical baby daddy, baby mama shit in America. You know what I'm saying? Boy, I wonder how, you know what? I was gonna say, I wonder how he feel, but I wonder how her other daughter feel, knowing that the mama left to start fresh and get herself in order and all this, and now she has a baby overseas and she ain't able to see her mama, but this baby gonna be around to see the baby every day. I mean, be around his mama every day. You can't make this shit up. Ooh, you can't make this shit, man.
What's up, y'all? Okay, it's like 4 o'clock in the morning from where I'm at. I just got back from one of my events. It was really nice. It was real cool. It was the open mic night. Welcome to Surviving My Chinese Baby Daddy Part 3. Let me just give y'all just a little bit of backstory. It's a big ass mosquito. Oh, I gotta get that because you not finna try to get my son. It just disappeared. Anyway, obviously, I'll let y'all know how me and my baby daddy met and stuff in another part. Fast forward to I get pregnant. We both was not ready to have a baby. I don't believe in abortion, so that was kind of out of the question. Nothing against people that.
But y'all don't agree with abortion, and you also don't agree with protecting yourself, using the condoms, using the female condom, taking the pill, taking the shot, morning after, the patch, all these different things. You got 33 and a third remedies to prevent pregnancy, so you don't even got to go to try to have an abortion. But yet, you don't do it. Now, what you heard so far, Cows Gang, that she just said they was cool, they went on a relationship, and it happened that way. Let's continue.
You feel me? I tried to get the mosquito. That motherfucker big as and the mosquitoes out here, they don't got no home training. So yeah, that was a topic of discussion. But at the same time, it was kind of like the situation that we was in at the time. Like, we both were just not in a position. It was just like, we're here now. We know what we was doing. Me pushing 30 years old. At the time, I've had fibroids Pretty much for like the past decade, I've dealt with cysts. I was just kind of like trying to consider, what if this is my only opportunity that I will be able to have a child? What if I wouldn't be able to have a baby again? All of these things went into my mind. My baby father initially was all like, you know, whichever way you decide to go, like whether you decide to keep it or you don't decide to keep it, like I'm gonna be here regardless.
Let me explain some of y'all women. America, overseas, whatever. Most time a man say that, they hoping that you say, I'm gonna get an abortion. Believe me, 9 times out of 10, they hoping that you get an abortion. Don't have that kid. They don't want it with you. It wasn't like that. It was just a pump and dump. It was just a hit. It happened that way. I don't want to be with you. I don't want 18, 21 years of hell dealing with your motherfucking ass. I'm just gonna keep it real with you. And he knows that it's my body, my choice. And I don't know how the laws in Thailand with that, you know, with the child support and all that. But yeah, my body, my choice in America. And so he already know you're gonna do what you want to do anyway. So that's why he said the way he said it. Hell no, he didn't mean that.
So I decided to keep the baby. It goes to she. Anthony. He completely just like flips. Oh, rewind. Before I found out I was pregnant, me and my baby father had decided that we was gonna split ways. We decided that things was just not really working out for both of us. We was both like just growing in different directions. We decided that we was gonna just give each other space. I think that's an important fact. He goes his way, which he went back to Phuket. I decided to stay in Bangkok. We both was living in Phuket. We came to Bangkok for like a business thing, and I ended up just like falling in love with Bangkok. 5 days later, literally 5 days later to be exact from him leaving, I found out I'm pregnant. Bitch. This is exactly how the mother hell. I know what y'all might be thinking like, well, why did you decide to do it? But I already told y'all why. He ended up coming back here. Through my pregnancy, he just treated me very poorly. He was very inconsiderate of the fact that I was carrying his child.
And he didn't want the kid. I told you ass. He just said that because he was hoping that you were gonna say, I ain't gonna keep it. I'm gonna go ahead and get an abortion. But the reason why he treated me like the reason why he ain't really involved, because he didn't want that kid.
Truth is what it is.
Fast back forward. I told y'all that he was messaging my friend, going back and forth with her. My friend used to be kind of like, not necessarily an advocate for him, but she was just kind of giving him the benefit of the doubt. Cause I was really on some like, I don't want nothing to do with him. Let me take it back again. During the pregnancy, my baby father pretty much went AWOL. It was a couple of times that we just was not seeing eye to eye. It was getting very, very toxic and unhealthy for me as a pregnant woman. He didn't make any efforts. He would just go missing for months and months at a time. All of a sudden, he might reach out to me, send me a message. I ended up letting him come to a doctor's appointment or whatever. In the first doctor's appointment, we got into an argument in the hospital. Bitch, get the toe. No, we not doing it. He basically told me like he wasn't gonna help out with the financial part of the baby.
Well, then if he told you this, then what is all the surprise about? What is all the what the fucks and I thought and what the fuck? He told you this shit. You can't make this shit up.
He felt like when we first started kicking in that I had went through some shit. He was there, was taking care of me for a little bit. He felt like since he was taking care of me, that he didn't have to do anything financially when it came to our unborn child. Where that logic came from, I don't know. Anywho, take it back. He messaging my friend. He just telling her all of this, trying to go in on her. And really it pissed me off. Don't talk to my friend like that. You don't know her. Please stop. He thinks that I'm just telling my friend all of these things. Like my friend has not witnessed these things. My baby dad come over, any interactions, she actually sees it for her self. Seeing the mental, verbal abuse, just not being helpful when he's here. She's seen it all, but he think I'm just telling her. He's going back and forth with my friend, flooding her messages. Of course, he's going with this whole, oh, she won't let me see my son. And when I do allow you to come see your son, you are mentally draining. You literally don't contribute where it's needed. I decided to keep my distance from him, and I decided I'm not going to talk to him. He told my friend and texted my friend, this ain't no hood baby. I hate that she treats it like that. Y'all tell me, what does that mean? I feel like that was a little racist.
He said she's treating the baby like a hood baby. And she said it's kind of racist. But you decided to deal with a Chinaman. And I saw in her comment section, one of her videos, some woman said, hey, put him on child support. She's like, I'm working on it. And a lot of these countries don't deal with child support. And if they do, it's not like it is in America, where they super taxing your ass, or in the UK and the European countries. Just saying. Going over there, trying to start over, whatever, get peace and make money, that's cool. But when you're out there trying to, start over, have a family and stuff like that, or have a kid, make sure you know what the you're doing. So as y'all see, Couch Gang, this woman went from talking bad about American men to now talking about her no good ass baby daddy. I guess he's considered a deadbeat, Chinese man. And he said she's treating the baby like a hood baby. Like, in other words, like a ghetto ass kid. You can't make this up. You cannot make up. And again, I have to go back to what I said before. You left one daughter to go start over, get your mental right, get yourself in order, be for yourself first, and possibly get her later. And now you got another responsibility you got to take care of. To get with a dude who's supposed to be financially rich, that says, I'm not doing anything that stays on the shelf. He feel he don't have to take care of kids. And would let y'all women know that a lot of these countries overseas, a lot of men don't take care of their kids. A lot of the men are pieces of shit. A lot of them are abusers. A lot of them are, what they call them, emotionally abusive, stuff like that. Don't come around, come and go. Don't do nothing. Cause havoc. Now, of course, people gonna say you just hating and all that. Who give a f? You say whatever you want to say. This is a story, a viral story that need to be talked about, and this is what I want to know, Couch Gang. When it comes to 30-year-old single mother by the name of Nas B, I got to know, is she a victim or volunteer? All I gotta say, anybody's going overseas, trying to start over, make sure you know the laws. Make sure you know who you're dealing with. Make sure you know the type of person you're dealing with, instead of getting with somebody and having a kid with them and being side chick baby mamas and having kids with motherfuckers want to be fathered off. They just you. Just saying.